What's up guys, it's Ashley Christ and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you this week. I want to talk to you guys about gratitude and the ways that gratitude changed my life and how it can help you to change yours as well. Also, I wanted to say thanks for watching the bullet journal video for those of you that did. I know that I came across as kind of uptight and not myself and not authentic, so I'm gonna work on changing that with the next few videos that I make, because I don't want to come across as somebody that is robotic, somebody that like practices their lines or memorizes a script or anything for YouTube. That's not really who I am, and that's not really the direction that I want to take with this project. So for those of you out there that do that, I think that there are definitely people that work for it, and that's fine. It's just not really my thing. So yeah, thank you for all the support with that video. I had some people actually come to me and talk to me more about bullet journaling, so that was really cool, even though the quality of the content was not really what I was going for, but that's okay. I'm learning, and this is all a process that I still really enjoy even while I'm making mistakes, so yay! So I'm sure all of you guys have felt depressed or sad or unsure of where you want to go in life and just not felt fulfilled. There is this one common thing that connects every single person in every single situation in life across the world. Every single one of us wants to be happy. Usually when you think about happiness, you analyze your life and you think, if I could reach this goal, or if I could get this thing, or if I could be with this person, or if I could be this, then I will be happy. But it actually doesn't work like that, and the science behind it is flipped. You don't get that dream job or relationship or experience in your life and then become happy. It actually works in the opposite way. You have to be grateful in order to cultivate a happy life. There are people in situations where they have nothing. They are experiencing things that you would hate to experience, and they're still so happy because they're grateful for the things that they do have. And likewise, there are people, and I'm sure you know some, that have everything and they seem to have so much going for them, yet they still deal with depression. It can affect people in any financial situation, any relationship situation, any social situation. Sadness can come for you regardless of whether or not you are successful at the things that you want to be successful in. So since we realize everyone wants to be happy, and things or relationships or goals don't cause that happiness, how do we get happy? That's where gratitude comes in. Now, there's a ton of research on this, but the core idea of gratitude is the belief that you have to be grateful for the things that you have, or you're always going to want more. You're always going to be pulling more things towards you so you can fill a hole that things can't fill. There was actually a 10-week study done at USC on daily gratitude journaling. Participants were divided into 3 groups. The first group wrote down 5 things that they were grateful for in their day. The second group wrote down 1 thing, but 5 sentences about it. And the third group just wrote about why they were better than everybody else. The second group actually tested higher for happiness and satisfaction levels than anybody else. They were able to be grateful for 1 single thing, and that thing made them frame their lives in a more positive way. So this kind of shows us that it's not really about how many things you're grateful for, it's the depth of gratitude that you can feel for specific things. So the details matter so much more than the fact that you can think of 500 things in your day that went well for you, which obviously we all want 500 things to go well for us. But if you want to feel fulfillment, happiness truly comes from the details. Tony Robbins, aside from jumping in a super cold pool in the morning because he is a crazy person, also practices gratitude daily. He does a 3-minute meditation where he just fills himself up with grateful feelings, and that frames him and primes him to have a great experience consistently throughout his day. Now, Tony Robbins is amazing. If you haven't seen any of his stuff, I will make sure to link stuff down below because he's probably the most inspirational speaker that I have ever seen, and I watch that stuff religiously. So he is amazing. Definitely check his stuff out. But he consistently says that fear and anger are the 2 emotions that mess us up the worst. Okay, so if you think of any of those hardships in your life, you were probably either afraid or you were angry at something. You can't be angry and grateful. You can't be afraid and grateful. They are mutually exclusive. So if you want to prevent fear and anger from messing with your life and from preventing you from doing the things that you want to do in your life, practicing gratitude is a great way to do that. Gratitude doesn't only help you with your own life and your own intimacies, but it can help you in professional situations. It can help you in your romantic relationships. It can help you in your friendships. Even just telling your partner that you're grateful for something that they did, something specific about them, makes you so much more happy about your relationship. It makes you feel more comfortable to open up to them. It just makes your relationship better. And if you're not in a relationship where you're cultivating gratitude, you're not cultivating happiness, and you're going to be unhappy with that person until you start to appreciate them. This is likewise in professional relationships too. So if you guys have ever worked under management who is not grateful for you and has never said thank you and has never given you credit for your work, then you know that that is a terrible experience, and that can really kill the happiness that you have within your job. Now, a lot of people on YouTube actually make these videos about gratitude, and they're like, yeah, gratitude is great, it makes you happier, I do it all the time. But something that nobody says is that gratitude is actually associated with emotional maturity. So middle-aged women who keep gratitude journals are actually not any happier than those who don't. And children who write letters about things that they're grateful for don't end up affecting their own well-being, so they're not any happier than children who don't write those letters. So that means that gratitude is actually heavily associated with emotional maturity. If you're not emotionally mature, gratitude is not really going to do anything for you. Another problem with gratitude is that unless you get detailed, it's very easy to be lazy about it. It's really easy to just write 3 things down in your gratitude journal every day at night, which is what I do, and to say that you're practicing gratitude, when in reality, just thinking about the positive things that happen in your day doesn't necessarily make you a happier person. If you're stuck in a really negative state though, thinking back on your day and thinking to those things that were positive, even if it's just the fact that you could go to the sink or your Brita filter, hopefully, and get some water that is fresh that you don't have to walk 20 miles for, that's an amazing thing, and that's something that you can be grateful for, even if it seems like everything else is going wrong. And if you're stuck in this negative rut, it can help to think about the small positive things like that. I'm so grateful for coffee. By this point, we've established practicing gratitude is important, right? You want to feel fulfilled by the things that you already have. You don't want to have to chase some item or some objective to be able to feel happy about your life. So how do we cultivate gratitude? There are a bunch of different ways, and each one works for different types of people. You don't have to start and maintain a gratitude journal if that doesn't work for you. So some ways you can cultivate gratitude are by writing a thank you note to somebody who has helped you, thanking somebody mentally if you don't have time to write that thank you note. Keeping a gratitude journal is a very popular way of cultivating gratitude. Like I said, it helps you look back in your day and look for the positive things that happen to you. And you can think about those gifts that you received in life just every single day. Now, obviously, if you're keeping a journal, you want to make sure that you get as detailed as you possibly can, just like that study at USC told us. So practice the depth of the details rather than the list of things that you can think that you're grateful for. Meditation is also a huge one, yet another one that we can be lazy at. I'll make another video in the future about meditation too, because this is something that I believe in so much. Mindfulness meditation basically involves you being present, clearing your mind of all your thoughts as much as you possibly can, and then just experiencing the moment that you're in. And learning how to experience the present is actually something that is so hard for me personally, because I am so goal-oriented and so focused on the future. But I really need to break out of that, because if I'm constantly focused on the future, I'm not going to learn how to be fulfilled and happy in the now. Now, like I said, practicing gratitude is different for everybody. You don't have to subscribe to this idea that everybody on YouTube tries to push out, that you have to use a journal. Find the way that works for you, regardless of what everybody else thinks that you need to do. But once you start practicing gratitude, you're going to start experiencing these things that I have also started experiencing, which lead to higher fulfillment and happiness levels. I don't need to look towards relationships or money or objectives or anything else to be fulfilled in my life, because I'm grateful for the things that I have. Obviously, I'm not perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Some days I'm not grateful for the stuff that I have, and that's okay because I'm a human being and so are you. There are gonna be days when you falter on the new habits that you're trying to make. There are gonna be times whenever you don't like your life, and that's totally normal. That's another video that I need to make, actually. Oh my god. The law of attraction. Whew, I got some opinions on that one. Anyways, I digress. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that this helped you. In fact, let me know what you are grateful for down in the comments. Thank you so much. You can check out all my social media and other helpful links down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!